Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers and updates tease Michael Corinthos, Rory Gibson, might propose a visitation arrangement to Willow Tate, Caitlin McMullen, but Drew Kane, Cameron Matheson would agree. Drew is expected to caution her against accepting it in the week of July 7 to 11, along with a warning. We will witness Drew sharing some words of caution and possibly attempting to slow down any agreement that Willow might reach with Michael. Nevertheless, Willow is eager to spend quality time with Wiley Corinthos, Viron Weaver, and Amelia Corinthos, Sequoia, and Serenity Mortmacco as soon as possible. The longer Willow is separated from her children, the more inclined she will be to negotiate. Although Michael had initially intended to postpone the visitation hearing and ensure that Willow received nothing, his position appears to be changing. In the episode aired on July 3, Michael seemed heartbroken after Wiley voiced his complaints about the judge and expressed his wish to see his mommy right away. There's no certainty that Michael and Willow will reach an agreement, but at the very least, Michael might be open to making an effort. It appears that Willow and Michael are planning to arrange a meeting, one that Drew disapproves of. Drew clearly desires to exert control over Willow, so he won't appreciate the notion of her yielding to any of Michael's requests. This is particularly true since Michael believes Drew is the actual issue. After Drew issues a warning to Willow, it seems she will proceed with the meeting with Michael regardless. Michael might advocate for a private discussion where they can address what is genuinely best for their children, which is ensuring both parents are present in their lives. That being said, Michael is not going to tolerate Drew's manipulative strategies or anything that could potentially harm Wiley and Amelia. As far as Michael is concerned, Willow's marriage to Drew might still be a deal-breaker. According to GA spoilers, Michael will clearly outline his conditions. It seems that Michael will present his perspective on this possible agreement and allow Willow to determine if she can compromise. Even if Willow is not inclined to cancel the wedding, Michael could at least request a postponement. He might argue that there are already too many changes affecting the kids and urge Willow to put the marriage plans on hold for the time being. Naturally, Michael might also insist that any interactions Willow has with Amelia and Wiley occur without Drew present. He may prefer to oversee these meetings to ensure Drew is kept at a distance. Even if Willow reaches an agreement with Michael, there's a chance Drew could undermine it in the end. This seems to be Drew's usual behavior whenever Michael and Willow try to prioritize the children, and the secret involving Jen Sidwell, Carlo Rota, bribing Judge Eva Heron will be revealed eventually. This revelation could reignite the custody conflict, so keep an eye out for any shocking developments. General Hospital spoilers indicate that the situation in the Willow, Michael, and Drew narrative is set to become even more complicated. In a tense turn of events on General Hospital, Michael Corinthos has extended an emotional and unexpected visitation offer to Willow, and it's a move that could either heal wounds or reignite long-buried tensions. With Willow still struggling through the aftershocks of her intense medical journey and the complicated fallout from Michael's earlier lies and secrecy, this proposal couldn't have come at a more critical time. But as she weighs her options, it's not just her heart and mind pulling in different directions. It's Drew Kane who may be the one voice of reason she needs to hear. The question is, will she listen? Michael, never one to give up on family, seems ready to bridge the distance between them with what appears to be a genuine olive branch. After months of estrangement caused by Michael's misguided efforts to keep Willow safe from Sonny's world and his calculated interference in Nina's relationship with Wiley, the trust between him and Willow has been left in tatters. Now, Michael is pulling out all the stops to show Willow that he regrets his actions and is ready to prioritize truth and healing. He's not only giving her space, he's giving her power. The power to choose when and how she visits Wiley. No more custody games. No more silent manipulations. Just an open door and a father who claims he's finally ready to co-parent honestly. But is it real? Or just another smokescreen from a man who's proven capable of double-dealing? Willow, fragile but firm, has found strength in her own journey. Through cancer, through betrayal, and now through recovery. She's not the same woman who once blindly followed Michael's plans. Her eyes are open. Because while Michael speaks of change, his recent alliance with Ned and his veiled control over Aurora's direction continue to make headlines behind the scenes. Willow has reason to believe that Michael's surface sincerity may still be concealing a deeper agenda. She's not interested in returning to a world where her choices are filtered through Michael's lens of control. She wants peace, but not at the cost of her independence. And that's where Drew Kane comes in. As someone who has stood by Willow through her darkest moments, and who has also found himself at odds with Michael's scheming, Drew offers a unique perspective, one of protection, caution, and lived experience. He knows all too well how far Michael will go to bend the chessboard in his favor. And he doesn't trust that this sudden visitation offer comes without strings. Drew has gently urged Willow to keep her guard up, to question motives, and to set boundaries that don't fold at the first sign of Michael's emotional manipulation. In Drew's eyes, this isn't just about visits. It's about control disguised as compassion. But is Drew's advice clouded by his own grudges? That's a question Willow must answer for herself. After all, Drew's recent conflicts with Michael aren't insignificant. Their battle over control of Aurora has left scars, and the resentment lingers. Could Drew be projecting his own frustration onto Willow's situation? Or is he genuinely seeing red flags where others see reconciliation? General Hospital fans are split. Some believe Michael is truly trying to change. They see a father worn down by guilt, remorseful for hurting the woman he still deeply loves. They argue that his offer of visitation is the first step toward a healthier dynamic, one where Willow can reclaim her space in Wiley's life without needing to fight tooth and nail. Others, however, believe Willow would be naive to walk back into Michael's world without clear legal and emotional safeguards. They fear a trap cloaked in kindness. Nina Reeves, too, has entered the conversation, albeit indirectly. Her strained dynamic with Michael and Willow continues to simmer beneath the surface, and any move Willow makes toward Michael could impact the fragile truce she's formed with Nina since her cancer battle. Nina has grown close to Willow since the truth about their biological bond came out, and she won't take kindly to being edged out if Michael regains his foothold. Willow is now caught in a painful tug-of-war, the desire to do what's best for Wiley versus the pressure to maintain peace in a family full of powder kegs. Meanwhile, Sonny Corinthos watches from the sidelines, his own hands stained by betrayal. The rift between Sonny and Michael still hasn't fully healed, and it's unclear how Sonny feels about Michael's sudden overtures to Willow. Would he see this as a strategic move? A way to pull Willow away from the Corinthos camp and further into the Quatermain orbit? Or does he believe his son is finally growing into the man he hoped he'd become? Whatever the truth, Willow has decisions to make. Drew's concern is real. His voice is steady, filled with care and caution. But so is Michael's effort, which seems heartfelt, even if complicated by a long history of missteps. Willow is smart enough to know that neither man holds the whole truth. This is her choice, and hers alone. There's also the legal angle to consider. If Willow takes Michael up on his offer, does that re-establish a legal precedent that could come back to bite her later? Could this visitation become a bargaining chip in a future battle for Wiley? Diane Miller may need to weigh in if things escalate. With Michael's legal savvy and ruthless past tactics, Willow may find herself in a vulnerable position, one she swore never to be in again. Adding to the pressure is the emotional weight of Wiley himself. The little boy misses his mother, and Willow misses him with every beat of her heart. She wants what's best for him. She wants to hug him, read him bedtime stories, and be the constant presence she once was. But what happens if Michael's world reabsorbs her and suffocates her in the same cycle of lies and control? She's worked too hard to rebuild her identity post-cancer, post-betrayal, to give it all up again. Then there's the quiet observer, Carly Spencer. She may be silent now, but her influence over both Michael and Willow looms large. Carly has always believed she knows best when it comes to her children, and her recent Cold War with Nina has only intensified her drive to shape Wiley's world. Willow must also weigh whether re-entering Michael's orbit means being pulled back into Carly's manipulations. Another layer of stress she's not sure she can handle again. Ultimately, Willow finds herself at a crossroads. On one side stands Michael, hopeful, maybe even sincere, but still unpredictable. On the other, Drew, steady, loyal, and fiercely protective, but not entirely free of his own motivations. And somewhere in between is the truth Willow must find for herself. The coming days in Port Charles will test her resolve. Will she take Michael's offer and step back into Wiley's life with cautious optimism? Will she heed Drew's warning and keep a firm distance until trust can truly be rebuilt? Or will she carve out a new path entirely, one that places her needs first and leaves both men to reckon with her decision? Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our YouTube channel for more update news.